Hi everybody, my name is Katie at KatieMFitness, and today I'm doing a full body cardio workout. For this workout today, I have 5 exercises. 4 of them are standing, and there's 1 exercise that can be done on the floor or on the wall. So as always, I will be providing modifications for all of the exercises to make them easier or harder. Let's go ahead and start warming up. Let's start with step touch shoulder rolls. And circle the other way. One more. And let's do some modified jacks here. Now, if you're feeling really warm, you can turn these into a full jack. But I'm just going to use these modified jacks for warm up here. We've got jump rope next in 7, 6, 4, 2, and 1. Jump rope here. So just march in place, or you can bring that all the way into a hop. You can bounce on the balls of your feet. Four, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to hop it out wide. We're going to twist. Reach straight across. We're going to change this up slightly. Instead of twisting and reaching across, we're going to twist and reach down. So we're going to slow this down. You can reach for the thigh, or you can reach for the floor. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those feet out wide. We're going to squat here. Here's 3, 2, and last one. We've got a high knee march, and we're going to clap under that leg. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so our last warm-up exercise is going to be a walkout or push-ups on the wall. So we're going to get ready for that exercise later on where we will actually be doing push-ups. So we're just going to walk it out, walk it in. One more. And rest. All right, so that is it for the warm-up. If you need to get a drink, go ahead and grab a drink. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the first exercise. We're using 1 dumbbell for this first exercise. What we're going to do is a side lunge. We're going to step in and at the same time do a lateral arm raise, a high knee, pass that weight under. Now, an easier modification would be instead of the high knee, you would step it forward and pass that weight and then alternate the sides. Get ready? 3, 2, 1. So out to the side, bring it in, and then step forward and pass, or out to the side, in, high knee, and pass. Now your harder options would be to hop it in, hold that knee up, pass, or you could bring it in, hop that knee, and pass. So those are the harder options here. Now, if you needed to, you could hop it in. You could set that foot down, lift it again, and pass if you need to get your balance. All right, so I'm going to stick with this moderate option here. So keep that going. Really deepen that lunge if you want a good challenge. Really get that heart rate up. So remember, you're setting those hips back. Really push them back. All right, let's do 2 more. And last one here. And rest. All right, now hang on to that weight. So next exercise, we're going to step it out. Weight reaches for the floor. We're going to step in and curl. We're going to step back out on that same side, press. Now you can hop this or step. We're going to stay all on one side, and then we'll get the other side in a couple of rounds. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So step it out, reach that weight to the floor, step it in, back out, shoulder press, and again, we're staying all on one side. Now, you can hop this. You can really speed it up. I'm going to stick with the slower pace here. Here's 4, 3, 2, last one here, and rest. All right, so setting weights down for the next exercise. So what we're going to do is a front lunge, back lunge, center squat. We're going to alternate the sides. 3, 2, 1. So again, keep that shallow, shallow, shallow to make this easier. Grab weights if you want to make it harder, or you can jump, jump, and jump. All right, so I'm just going to stick with the front, back, center. Now, you don't have to jump all of them. If you want to throw some jumps in here and there, but those are options. Just pick whichever one is going to suit you. Keep it going. So good posture here. Abs are tight, engaged here, helping with that balance. Let's do 1 more each side. And last one here. And rest. All right, so grab a drink if you need a drink. And we're going to pick up 1 dumbbell. We're going to get the other side. We're going to get the other side with that squat, in, press, and step. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1. So step it out, in, back out for a shoulder press, or you can hop these. And again, you can speed this up, make this more challenging, really getting that heart rate up. So keep that going. Here's 3, 2, last one, and rest. All right, hang on to that weight. So we're actually going to use 2 weights, but the other one is just as an assist. We're not actually going to do work with it directly. So what we're going to do is we're going to skate with that 1 dumbbell. So we're going to do 4 forward. We're going to get up to this weight on the floor. We're going to step it out for 2 push-ups. Then we're going to grab that weight. We're going to take it back for 4. And then we're going to do a high knee march for 2. All right, so the other option is you're going to do your skaters like you would, set your weight down, and you're going to do push-ups on the wall. All right, so get ready. 3, 2, 1. So here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. So set that weight down. Do your push-ups on the wall for 2. Then you're going to grab that weight. You're going to skate back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you've got 2 high knees. All right, so we're going to keep this going. Now you can set this weight down all together if you want to. All right, so I'm going to switch. I'm going to do my push-ups on the floor. You can make it harder by jumping it in and out for those push-ups. I'm going to stick with stepping it. High knees for 2. And then we're going to take it forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Scoot these over. 2 push-ups. And that's where you would jump it in. I'm going to step it in. 3, 2, and 1. 2 high knees. Get ready. 4, 3. This is our last one. 2, and 1. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. Grab another drink. So that completes the first round. So we have 2 more rounds to go. All right, so we are starting back with the 1 dumbbell. Oh, it's that time of the year, allergies. All right, so starting back with this 1 dumbbell, move that out of the way so I don't trip on it. All right, so we have that side lunge, step, weight pass, or there. 3, 2, 1. So again, the easier option is to step it forward, pass that weight, side lunge, and this way. Remember, you can increase the depth of that lunge. You can hop it in and either set the leg down or hold it up, pass the weight, or you can step it in and then hop, pass the weight. So not a big difference between the two, but I just like to provide a lot of options. I get bored easily. So, and you know, sometimes a little hint of a difference, depending on what kind of day you're having, really can make a difference. I know it does for me, but maybe that's just because I get bored easily. So keep it going. Maybe I'm just odd. It might just be me. Let's do 4, 3, last one here. All right, so hang on to that weight. We have those lunges and jacks with the weight. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So again, I'm going to stick with the hop. How about 4, 3, 2, last one, and rest. All right, so setting this weight down, we have the front lunge, back lunge, and squat. In 3, 2, 1. So front, back, center. Front, back, center. Keep that going. All right, let's do one more each side here. Last one here. Rest. All right, so we're grabbing one dumbbell and going to be on the left side this time. Out in biceps, back out, shoulder press. 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, last one, rest. All right, set that weight down. Oh, I'm sorry, no, we're using it again. I don't know what I'm thinking, other than that my legs were burning. All right, so let me move that. All right, so we've got skaters. 3, 2, 2, 1. Sorry. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set that down. 2 push-ups on the wall. Now you can also push those off to add some variety there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. High knees for 2, 4, 2, and 1. I'm going to switch back to the floor for the push-ups. Again, you can hop that in and out. I'm going to stick with stepping it in and out. Last one here. High knees. Let's take it forward. 3, 2, and 1. Four, 3, 2, and 1. High knees. All right, let's go one more round here. 3, 2, and 1. 2 push-ups. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, so grab a drink. I had a towel around here somewhere. I think one of my kids got it. Ran off with it. All right, grab a drink. We're coming up on our last round. Whew, sweaty. All right, so last round. You can do it. I can too. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Keep that going. Good posture here, long through that spine. How about 4 more? We've got 2 more. And rest. All right. We've got that hop, biceps, hop or step, shoulder press. 3, 2, 1. Here's 4. Last one here. And rest. Front back lunge and a center squat. 3, 2, 1. Just scoot over a little. Keep it going. One more each side. Lengthen up through that spine. Engage those abs. And hang in there. We are almost finished with this workout all together. Rest. Great job. All right, so listen, we only have 2 left. So hang in there. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So this is halfway. Two more. Rest. All right. Last exercise. You are almost finished. Gonna really feel like you've accomplished something today. I know I will. 3, 2, 1. Here's 4. 2 and 1. That's what brings me back every day. 2 push-ups. I love that feeling of accomplishment. And you know, that's a really good 2 high knees, booster for confidence. And those 2 things really carry over into so many other areas of our lives. So it really does make a big difference. It really does. Three, 2, and 1. And you know, if you have to switch to an easier version or drop the weights, that is not a failure at all. You really have to do whatever it takes to finish your goal, what you set out to accomplish. So it's not a failure to switch to something easier. You know, life does demand a lot of changes in order to make things work. Giving up would be a failure. But, you know, when things are tough and you keep going, that's what matters. All right, last 4 here. 3, 2, and 1. 2 high knees. All right, that is it. So you are finished. We're going to bring this heart rate down. Grab yourself a drink. Keep those feet moving. All right, grapevine here. All right, take that into a step touch. Roll those shoulders back. Roll them forward. All right, let's bring our feet out to about shoulder width. Inhale up, exhale forward. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up slowly. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale up and exhale forward. So look, you catch yourself where you need to on your legs if you can't reach the floor, or if you got yoga blocks or a step that you want to put out there. And bring it up slowly. 1 more time. And bring that up nice and slow. This time we're going to inhale up and we're going to exhale. We're going to reach back. All right, bring it center. We're going to pivot on the balls of the feet. We're going to twist and we're going to swing the arms. Just relaxing through those arms. Four, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to hold it center here. Bring those feet in if you want to. Roll those shoulders back and down. Pull away from the ears. Take that right ear to the right shoulder, and we're just going to gently place our hand on the side of our head here and really pull that shoulder away from the ear and lift that arm out. Just kind of turn. Feel that stretching around there through the neck, the shoulder, down through the arm. Bring it back to the center, switch sides. So really roll that shoulder back, pull it away from the ear, and then just lift your arm out and rotate that arm front and back. Rotating through the shoulder there, front and back. And relax it down. All right, we're going to bring our hands together. Going to round that upper back, tuck your chin to your chest, reach those arms forward. Now you can interlock and turn your palms out if you want to. And open wide. Interlock those fingers behind your back. Lift those arms away from your back and really lift that chest out. And relax it down. All right, we're going to take 1 foot forward, toes are up. Really pull those toes back towards your shin. And bring that up, lift that leg and circle your ankle. Circle the other way. Wiggle your toes. And step that foot back. Press those hips forward and lengthen up through your spine. And bring it in and bend that leg, bend that knee. All right, other side. Toes are up, pull back towards your shin. And lift that leg, circle your ankle. Circle the other way. Wiggle through your toes. Set that foot back. Press those hips forward, lengthen up through your spine. And step that in, bend your knee. And set it down. All right, let's take in a deep breath here. And exhale. Let's do it again. Big breath in. And exhale. And that is it. You are all finished with this cardio workout. I hope you enjoyed this workout as much as I did. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Be sure to share this video with everybody that you know, and please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you the next time.